the Energy Ministry has directed the National Petroleum Authority to revisit stalled negotiation amongst the regulator, tanker drivers and other stakeholders. Now, this follows years of agitation over salary increment, welfare, transit losses, amongst other issues hampering their work. Chief Director at the Energy Ministry, Lawrence Apausi, tells Joy Business the sector minister, Matthew Poku-Prempeh, wants the issues resolved. There is more in the following report.
For years, tanker drivers have been agitating over salary increments, welfare, transit losses, among other issues. Getting these concerns addressed became a tussle with NPA, and this affected the warm relationship between the drivers and the regulator. Chief Director at the Energy Ministry, Lawrence Apausi, says the ministry, acknowledging the importance of tanker drivers in the petroleum sector, wants these concerns addressed. He represented Sector Minister Dr. Matthew Poku-Prempeh at the recent swearing-in of executives of Ghana National Petroleum Tanker Drivers Union at PON, here in Greater Accra.
One of them is the salaries of these tanker drivers, the relationship between the drivers and the owners of the tankers, and also we have the issues of tax evasion and all that, and then dumping of fuel meant for a particular place, they go and dump it at a different place. All these are issues that people in the downstream are saddled with. And I'm saying that the ministry has directed NPA to sit down with various stakeholders and ensure that these things are well streamlined.
Speaking on behalf of Chief Executive Dr. Mustafa Abdulhamid, Director for Policy Coordination at NPA, Jacob Amwa, says they are in talks with Employment and Labour Relations Ministry. This is in respect to stalled negotiations over the driver's salary.
Also, the NPA is working with the Ministry of Employment and Labour Relations to revive the stalled negotiations that hitherto was going on in respect of the driver's salary. And we expect that with the new interventions going on, this issue will be resolved comprehensively. We believe that all these issues of concern to the Tanker Drivers Union will be settled appropriately.
Meanwhile, JoyNews, who retains his seat as chairman of the Ghana National Petroleum Tanker Drivers Union, indicates there are still issues with salary.
Of office in the first term, no, we negotiate with the transporters and NPA as well. So it has been increased from 1,000 Ghana to 1,700. Yes, and in the NPA rules and regulation, the agreement that we sign, anytime that freight, UPPF freight has been increased, then driver salary will also be increased because our salary has been factored into the UPPF fleet. But some of the opinion leaders don't want us to know how much it has been factored in the UPPF fleet. You get the point? Yeah, because it's very, very hard for a tanker driver to be driving this hazardous product on the road, and then at the end of the month you gave him 1,000 cedis, 300 or 500 Ghana cedis for today, which is unfair.
For the new executive body, retirement package for the tanker drivers remains a priority. Kwame Yankers reports for Joy Business.